Hello my loves, how's it going? Alyssa here. Now, have you ever wanted to hang up your plants but you couldn't find the right plant hanger, maybe the length or design wasn't right for you? Here's how you can make your own plant hanger for under $5. Here's what you'll need. First, you'll need a pot. For hanging pots, an outer pot that collects excess water is great. You can try something similar to the galvanized steel ones from IKEA. I enjoy these and never worry about them falling and breaking or bonking anyone on the head. Your plant will sit in its nursery pot inside this outer pot. Of course, you can use any pot you personally like, but be careful if you're hanging heavier pots. You also need tape to secure your string down to make it easier to work with. Then you'll need string. For this look, we're going with jute string. Jute complements our pot today, and its natural texture doesn't attract attention away from the plants. You can use any string you personally like. Plus, you also need any scissors. If you need a ruler, feel free to throw it in, but the ruler is optional. Let's start. First, figure out how long you want your hanger to be. I like to hold the string up to the pot and where I'm hanging it to estimate. Add at least a third or more additional length to the actual height of the hanger you want, as you'll be tying some knots. You can measure it exactly with a ruler too. I usually don't unless there's a specific reason. Then, cut 8 pieces of string of the same length that you want. Pro tip: if you prefer the look of thicker string, or your current is too thin, double up each strand, so in total you'll use 16 strings if you plan to double it up. Tie your base knot. This will go under your pot. If you've doubled up your string, tip it down. This will make it easier to braid. You can braid 2 strands together to turn 16 strings into 8 main strands. I'm using a simple rope braid. Now, place the base knot over your pot and spread the strings in 4 directions like a compass. See how you have 4 sets of strings? Then, tie these knots on all 4 sides. They should be the same distance from the center, so your pot holder will be balanced. Then, place it over your pots again to see how it looks. Same as before, decide how high you want the next knot to be and tie the second set of 4 knots. This time, tie the knots between the ones you made earlier. Once done, place the pot hanger over your pot and adjust if necessary. Hold it up and check if it's balanced. If you're happy, finish it off by tying a loop on top. This is where you hang the pot from. Cut off any excess string. Finally, put your plants into the hanger and enjoy. For today's project, we're hanging a philodendron micans. Hanging it by the window should help it get more light and grow fuller. Now, I hope this inspires you to go forth and give your plants the love they deserve. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. If there's anything else you'd like to know, feel free to let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching and happy planting!